Hello, everyone. This is the weekly review screencast for November 9th to November 13th in Human Geography and Early World History. Our four-class focus for this past week, we had finished our focus on positive relationships. We filled out an exit ticket at the end of the week after reviewing responses from the previous exit ticket. We talked about religion's impact on ancient civilizations. We focused on Hinduism, Buddhism, and Judaism. We discussed not only their practices, but some of the changes and continuities of those practices throughout the history of the religion, and the impact each religion had on the states where that religion began. For instance, Buddhism beginning in India, Hinduism beginning in India as well, and Judaism in the Middle East. We worked on creating the Unit 2 summative assessment. We worked in breakout rooms. We basically jigsawed this entire thing, where there were 4 separate sections to the summative assessment. We ended up, after you had created your section within your breakout room, we had a report out, and then students questioned any of the portions of the exam that were created by each group. From there, I created a rough draft, posted it in Google Classroom. We took one more look at it for any final questions or concerns, and then it was assigned and is due in a week. It will be due on Friday, November 20th. We began Unit 3, the classical period, and focused on the Han Dynasty. We talked about the origins, beginnings, the expansion or growth, and the consolidation or strengthening of the Han Dynasty. China's dominant empire during roughly the same period as ancient Greece and Rome, so it is still part of the classical era that we're talking about. We worked on a pair deck that reviewed a few things, such as the origin, expansion, and consolidation of Egypt and Mesopotamia, and the difference between pastoralism and settled agriculture, and religion's impact on states, and an introduction to the classical period. And the essay we'll be working on is a summative for Unit 3. We basically had basically a question. You had a choice between 2 essays, and I wanted to get an idea of which essay was the most popular. It turned out to be essay number 1, which we will review in greater detail as the unit progresses. What we have to look forward to, finishing the summative assessment for the ancient period. We're going to continue our exploration of Unit 3, the classical period, and that focus will be finishing up East Asia and the Han Dynasty and working on religions of salvation and the Mauryan and Gupta empires in South Asia. Take care.